Welcome back to Golden Rule Wisdom, where we uncover the timeless secrets that transform ordinary lives into extraordinary legacies of success. Meet Karan, a 32-year-old night security guard who felt trapped in a suffocating cycle of poverty, exhaustion, and endless hopelessness. Every single night, he sat alone in this small box, watching the cold rain fall, wondering if this was his destiny. His pockets were empty, his debts were piling up, and the weight of his financial struggles felt like a heavy stone. He walked home every morning while the rich slept, feeling invisible and disconnected from the prosperity he saw all around him. His reality shattered when his mother fell ill, her body giving up from years of hard labor and constant worry for him. Standing under the cold, fluorescent lights of the hospital, he realized he could not afford the treatment she so desperately needed. The medical bills were a cruel reminder of his stagnation, forcing him to confront the painful truth of his wasted potential. He sat on a park bench and wept, feeling like a complete failure who could not even protect the person he loved. Fate intervened when Mr. Chun, a wealthy entrepreneur, noticed the weeping man and decided to approach him with a kind heart. Mr. Chun sat down beside him, offering not just a handkerchief, but a moment of genuine human connection in a cold city. Karan poured out his heart, explaining his poverty, his mother's illness, and the feeling that he was stuck in a hole. The old businessman listened carefully, then looked Karan in the eyes and said he possessed a secret that could change everything. He spoke of the magic hours, a specific time of day when the world is silent and destiny is actively created. Mr. Chun revealed that the secret to his massive success was simply waking up at 5 in the morning every day. While the rest of the world is lost in dreams, the early risers are awake, building the foundations of their future. He explained that most people live in reaction mode, constantly responding to others, but waking up early allows you to choose. When you wake up late, you are already behind, rushing to catch up with the demands and noise of the world. But at 5 in the morning, you have silence, clarity, and the mental space to focus entirely on your own growth. Karan was skeptical, wondering how simply waking up earlier could possibly fix his empty bank account and his broken life. The secret is not just waking up, but how you use those first 2 hours before the sun fully rises. The first hour, from 5 to 6, is for building skills that will directly change your financial situation and career path. The second hour, from 6 to 7, is for strengthening your body and mind to handle the challenges of the day. Karan decided right then that he had nothing left to lose and committed to trying this new routine for 90 days. The first morning was a brutal battle against gravity. His body screamed for more sleep, begging him to stay in bed. He splashed cold water on his face, reminding himself of his mother in the hospital and the promise he made to himself. He sat down at his small desk at 5 past 5, opening a borrowed laptop to begin the first hour of learning. He chose to learn Excel and accounting, skills he noticed were needed at his warehouse but that he had never possessed. The concepts were difficult and foreign, but he persisted, watching the videos over and over until the logic began to click. When the clock struck 6, he closed the computer and switched gears, moving to the second phase of his morning routine. He exercised in his small room, doing push-ups and sit-ups, getting his blood flowing and waking up his physical energy. After sweating, he sat in silence for 10 minutes, visualizing his goals and preparing his mind for the day ahead. He finished the morning by writing down the 3 most important tasks he needed to accomplish at his job that day. By the 7th day, the fatigue was still there, but a new sense of purpose was beginning to replace the exhaustion. He began practicing with real data, creating mock inventory sheets that mirrored the chaotic system used at his workplace. By day 21, something magical happened. He He woke up before the alarm rang, feeling energized and excited to learn more. At work, his colleagues noticed a change. Instead of sleeping during breaks, Karan was reading and studying his notes. He started seeing his workplace differently, noticing inefficiencies in the inventory system that he now knew how to fix. 45 days in, he had mastered advanced formulas and data analysis, skills that were rare even among the office staff. His physical health transformed too. He stood taller, walked with confidence, and had the energy to work harder than ever. One day, a crisis hit the warehouse, inventory records were lost, and the manager was furious, panicking about the audit. Karan stepped forward, overcoming his fear, and told the manager he had been tracking the data and could help. He opened his laptop and revealed a perfectly organized system he had built during his morning practice sessions. The manager was stunned into silence, unable to believe that his night security guard had created such a sophisticated solution. Karan explained the data clearly, offering a solution that would save the company time and prevent future errors. A few days later, Karan was summoned to the main office, not to be reprimanded, but to meet the director. The director praised his initiative and offered him a promotion to head of the inventory accounting department immediately. He stared at the offer letter, seeing a title he never dreamed of and a salary that was double his wages. He ran to the hospital, his heart bursting with joy, knowing that the days of helplessness and poverty were finally over. He showed his mother the letter, and they cried together, tears of relief washing away years of struggle and pain. He paid the medical bills with his new advance, standing tall, finally able to provide the care his mother deserved. By day 90, Karan was a completely different man, walking to his office job in the sunlight, proud and dignified. He returned to the park to thank the man who saved him, finding Mr. Chun sitting on the same bench. The transformation was not magic. It was the result of consistent, disciplined effort applied while the rest of the world slept. Like a seed that grows in the dark soil before reaching the light, your success is built in the quiet hours. Karan didn't just change his job, he changed his mindset, becoming a leader who now helps others rise up. The sun rises for everyone, but only those who wake up to greet it can harness its full power and potential. He realized that the distance between who he was and who he wanted to be was measured in morning hours. The question is not whether you can do it, but whether you are willing to trade your sleep for your dreams. Time is the only currency you cannot earn back, so spend it wisely on building the life you truly deserve. Karan moved from being a victim of circumstance to the architect of his destiny simply by owning his morning routine. Remember the formula: wake up early, learn a new skill, strengthen your body, and repeat this until your life changes. You are not alone in this journey. Millions of successful people are awake right now, working on their visions in silence. Don't let another day pass you by in a blur of reaction. Take control of your clock and your life. Tomorrow morning when the alarm rings, do not hit snooze on your dreams. Get up and claim your victory. The darkness of the early morning is not something to fear. It is the canvas upon which you paint your future. If a night security guard with empty pockets can change his destiny in 90 days, then so can you. It requires discipline, it requires persistence, but the victory of living life on your own terms is worth every second. Start small, start tomorrow, and dedicate just 1 hour to yourself before the demands of the world take over. Your future self is begging you to wake up early tomorrow and do the work that will change your life forever. Be grateful for where you are, but be relentless in your pursuit of where you are going to be. 5 in the morning is not just a time on the clock. It is the victory hour, for the champions. Walk through the doors of opportunity that you open yourself with your hard work, dedication, and early morning discipline. Let your ambition be the light that guides you through the dark mornings until you reach the shores of success. Thank you for watching Golden Rule Wisdom. Subscribe for more life-changing stories and start your own journey to greatness today.